You already have exhibited enough technique that you could actually one day achieve that. Just keep going.
Yeah, the amount of confidence and mental clarity that cops would have if every cop was a purple belt.
Oh,
it would be amazing.
Amazing.
Nothing better that we could do than to somehow make that happen.
Yeah.
Good idea for Andrew Yang.
The horrible video of this guy involved with this lady, and he's a cop, and he's talking to this lady, and she's non-compliant, and he grabs her, and he fucking brute strengths her to the ground and throws her on her stomach, and then gets her in a rear naked choke, and people are filming this and yelling. It's a terrible rear naked choke. You can tell he sucks. The whole thing is terrible. Like, I couldn't imagine a black belt ever handling it that way. Ever. First of all, you wouldn't be so threatened by her. She's not physically threatening at all. And you wouldn't want to bully her and to show her that you could throw her around like that. It wouldn't happen. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't happen.
Fear, right?
Yes.
That's fear kicking in. Mm-hmm. And it's fear not only of his ego, but he might be legitimately... When's the last time he put hands on somebody? I mean, if you put hands on people a lot, you know you don't have to do what he did in that situation. I haven't seen the video, but you know you don't have to do that.
I think he's just a pussy. When I'm looking at the video, I'm like, I just think he just wants to throw his weight around, which is another thing you wouldn't do if you know how to fight. That's part of why a lot of people act like that, is because they really don't know how to fight. And that's really, they really don't know how to do that to a grown man. So when they're doing it to someone who they can do it to because they're just bigger, they do it. They'll force them. They'll impose themselves. They'll be a bully. It's horrible to see. But you're not going to see a black belt doing that to somebody.
No, just the amount of confidence that he has.
Exactly.
And it's the same thing with kids.
Yes.
You know, I posted something a few months ago, but it's some bully thing had popped up, and I said, hey, if you want to stop bullying, have kids train jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, wrestling, boxing.
They should have it in school. They should be teaching kids in school.
And here's the thing. People thought, I said, not only will it prevent them from getting bullied, it will prevent them from bullying.
Yes.
Which people don't understand. People cannot comprehend what that means. And it's exactly what you just said. If somebody actually knows how to fight, and you've been humbled, and you've been beat down, and you've been choked, and you know what that feels like, and you know what it means, and you know how that feels, the chances of you, look, you could still be an asshole, but the chances of you becoming a bully are way less.
Way less.
Than if you're insecure and scared and have trying to make up for your ego by abusing people. That's who becomes bullies.
Yes.
With kids and with adults.
100%.
The more you train, the more secure you are, the smaller your ego is, the more you're able to step back and see things clearly. That's one of the horrible things about that. The George Floyd was the other cops. They're not detached from the situation. They're all wound up in it. And jiu-jitsu teaches you, and fighting teaches you, that if you do that, if you allow yourself to get wrapped up into stuff, you're gonna make bad decisions.
I think also for kids, a lot of the reasons why they do horrible shit is because they have too much fucking energy. They're all jacked up with young hormones.
Oh, yeah. Testosterone.
Yeah.
Testosterone